What's up, everyone? We're back with another video promoting the album for May 19th, my first album, and I'm really excited about it. As part of that, I wanted to talk to you about the production process, which was probably the hardest part of it all. So before this album, I had zero production experience. I never used a DAW, which is DAW. It stands for Digital Audio Workstation, and there's like a billion of them, and it is really confusing for somebody who doesn't know anything. I ended up going with FL Studio, which is like a pretty commonly used one. So I felt like if I have issues, there's probably a lot of other people with the same issues, so I can at least find information. So that was one thing, was just like all of the software stuff, learning the program. The other thing was, I don't know if you noticed, but the room behind me is like not sound treated at all. This is the room that I did every single one of those recordings in for the album. So typically in like a really nice quality studio, you'll have a nice sound treated room, which makes it so that when you sing and you're like, oh, it doesn't bounce off the wall 1,000 times and ruin your audio and make it sound crazy. I didn't have that, right? I did every recording in here with all the sound bouncing off, and I had to figure out how to like isolate the microphone. I couldn't even use this one because it was too sensitive. So I ended up using a different kind of microphone and just like creating this fort of foam around it to try and reduce those echoes as much as possible. So that was a big hurdle. On top of that, one of the things that you can't control, and maybe you can in a professional studio because you have everything kind of like soundproofed from the outside. But here, this is just a room in my apartment that faces a neighborhood. So there's construction going on. There's cars passing up and down, a lot of diesel cars here with like really loud engines, dogs just barking randomly. One of the things that's unique to this area in Costa Rica is there's these Scarlet Macaws that pass. They're beautiful birds, but they have the most horrible noise that they make when they go by. They're like, they're like crazy, dude. And it would ruin so many takes. And I did what I had to do, though. We got it done. There were a bunch of takes that right in the middle of them, I was just like so frustrated because the Scarlet Macaw would pass or whatever, construction would happen and some big boulder would drop and just cause an echo throughout time and space right into the middle of the recording. But we got it done. Here we are. I didn't rip all my hair out. I was able to, you know, along with the software and all the other issues in like the physical world, not in the digital world that you have to cope with too. But we made it work, pulled it together, and it's going to be ready for May 19th. And if you're someone who kind of wants to get into production too and produce your own music, the best way is to just jump into it, man. That's the only way that I learned, was you just commit to some sort of software and make it work with the space that you have. Be humble, know that you don't have a professional space, and just do the best that you can, and you'll be surprised how good it actually comes out if you can do that. You know, I thought it was going to come out sounding really horrible and amateurish, but it actually, I'm really happy with the final recordings, so I can't wait to share them with you guys. Until then, I'll keep releasing more videos, share some behind the scenes moments with you, and again, I appreciate all the support. So, peace.